Hi guys, welcome. Today we're going to be making a 5-minute stew using Geisha sauce, and I have a little bit of tin tomatoes. I have my spices, my pepper, turmeric, curry, salt, onions, and a little bit of rosemary. I have just little water. It's mixed with the Geisha sauce, and I'm using soybeans oil. So stay tuned for this my 5 minutes emergency stew video. So the first thing I have to do is to heat my pan, and I'm going to be adding my soybeans oil to the pan. Should not be too much, it should not. So I just added my soybeans oil to the pan, and I'm allowing it to get hot for 2-3 seconds. So the next thing I'm going to be doing is to add onions to the oil. I don't take a lot of onions, so the onions won't be a lot, and I just gently stir. The onions will give extra flavor to the oil, and I'll add the other ingredients when I've seen that the onions is golden brown. So you allow it to bleach, so at least a minute. So sometimes you want some little crunch to your geisha fish, so I just use one most times. I'll put it in the oil, then I'll pieces it a bit, just to give it a crunch to the stew, the sauce. It doesn't take time. I don't want it to be scattered in the oil, so I just break it up a bit, and I stir. You can see the onions is getting brown, so that will tell you it's almost time to add your geisha sauce into the mixture. So I'll gently add the geisha mixture into this. Make sure the heat is on medium heat. To allow the tin tomatoes, the tomato paste cook, I'm going to also add it to the mixture, and I'll stir generously. Then I'm going to turn a little bit of the water to allow it cook for 3 minutes. So I just gently stir. Make sure the sauce is forming. The thickness will depend on you. If you want your sauce to be very thick, you allow it to stay for longer, but I don't like my sauce very thick, so I think this should be okay for me. At this point, you can just eat the sauce like this with your rice and your macaroni, spag, bread, or anything. But sometimes I just like adding my little seasoning, so I'm going to be adding them too. So I'm going to add my seasoning. I'll add little of the rosemary, not too much. You can mask your taste. I'll add pepper. I love pepper, so I'm going to add a lot of pepper. I'm going to be adding the turmeric, and then accompany with the curry and a little bit of salt. You have to be very careful when you're adding the salt, because the geisha already comes with its own salt, so you don't need it to be too salty. Then I'll reduce the heat and just mix. At this point you have to be very careful. I don't like my fish scattering in my sauce, so I'll let it fry for 1 minute. Then I'll put the heat off and serve myself. So it's already ready. Now it's time to put the heat off and serve myself. Here you have it, your 5 minutes geisha sauce.